here of Awesome, and we've got Cape spawning as the yellow Protoss in the top right-hand corner, and we've got Awesome spawning as the blue Terran in the bottom left-hand corner here on Steps of War, and my co-caster is back. Welcome back.
Yeah, perfect timing right there. Did I miss anything exciting?
Just me bad-mouthing you, but that's okay.
I'm used to it. So Awesome choosing a spade this time as her symbol for the match.
So I've
Last
seen
match it was a club.
and spade. Diamond is clearly next.
Though we won't get to see a diamond match, at least not in this series, because this is the ace match. Winner of this one goes on to the semifinals.
Yes, I did mention that this is still a round of 16 game, and then the round of 8s will be played right after, I believe. Or this is still round of 16, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yep, okay, good. Just making sure I'm not wrong. I don't like being wrong. So Cape here with his probe actually scouting in a good pattern around his base to make sure there's no proxies or anything. That's never a bad idea. It looks like he's just going to be going for a standard 13 gate, 14 gas, and then probably 17 cybernetics core. It's a very solid standard opening, although on Steps of War, 2 gate is often preferred. The Terran is not walling off, so Zealots would get in pretty quick. But Awesome could just bunker up and keep that shut down, so probably won't see a 2 gate anyways.
Yeah, Awesome proved last game that she is not opposed to just dropping down like 4 bunkers if the need be. They are free.
Technically. But if they get killed, they are definitely not free.
Also true. And Cape pulling guys off gas, now putting guys back on gas. Not sure if that's a mistake or some sort of crazy strategy, or a strategy that he decided not to do at the last moment.
Yeah, that must have been unplanned, but he does have 3 workers back on the gas. No second gas, likely to see it right after the cybernetics core. The core was just a little bit late, I think. Probably didn't want to cut an extra probe or so, or maybe his timings were just off a little bit. Having the pylon out a little bit further may have been the cause of that. Or it could be because he's got 2 probes out on the field scouting. Just looking for proxies, as we did see last game. Awesome loves to proxy via some barracks, but didn't find anything, so he's just going to stick there at the Zelnaga Watchtower and keep an eye on that side of the map.
Yeah, those 2 scouting probes coming out by Cave seems a little excessive. I'm not sure if I like that play.
You could see it as excessive, or you could see it as safe. It really, like I said, didn't cause much. Your cybernetics core is only delayed by like 1 food or so, so it's really not that big of an issue, but it does keep you safe. I mean, a proxy Reapers or delayed Reapers or proxy Marauder push, I mean, that could be a big issue. And when you're in Game 3 of a tournament like this, you really don't want to lose to something cheesy like that.
That is true. So I guess, yeah, it's up to the player, whatever they feel most comfortable doing. So Robo Facility going down after a single gateway, and right after that cybernetics core is finished. Cape looks like
this. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Heading back to the strategy that he was using really in the first game.
Yeah, I do like this opening versus Terran. It's really great to get that first observer out as fast as possible. As we see a starport coming up, and we have a tech lab being attached to this factory, likely just to do a quick swap and get some early banshees out. But if she does choose to go for cloak, that's going to be shut down by that fast observer.
Yeah, assuming a fast observer does come out here, yeah, a fast observer.
Ooh, so, even 2? Maybe that was just a misclick, but 2 wouldn't be a bad idea. You could keep one in your in the Terran base and also keep one in your base just in case, but she does cancel the second one.
Yeah, the starport being swapped over, Banshees possibly coming down, a second starport being built as well.
And I just realized I called Cape a she too. My bad, Cape. Sorry if you end up watching this later. So a second starport really likely means air dominance, whether it's just Banshees or whether it's going to be Vikings. There isn't enough room for another attachment here, I don't believe. He's gonna have to, or she's gonna have to move that if she wants to put an attachment on that. Oh, maybe not. Wow. My game sense is absolutely terrible today.
Whew. Sneeze there. Alright.
Sure.
Yeah, it could be this that Awesome is planning to use the Banshee heavy play that seemed to get really popular in Terran versus Protoss just sort of a few maybe about a month ago, and then it disappeared as quickly as it came. But it's still a great strategy. This just a lot of Banshees are really able to take out anything that Cape could throw at it, as well. Just having a Raven along with them and a few Vikings allows Awesome to snipe out any observers, and that's the only way that Cape has to see the Cloaked Banshees.
Absolutely, and including that Raven in your attack with your Banshees absolutely shuts down all the counters that a Protoss does have to it early game. Stalkers are virtually useless once you get a point defense drone, and a couple well-placed Banshees in the mineral line can just take out everything with a point defense drone.
Yeah, so it's a very expensive strategy, but the units have great synergy. So we'll have to see if that comes out.
Cape is going to see this coming. He's got one observer in the base, well, was in the base, just watching over top of the Stargate or starports, and looks like he's got one here with his Stalkers, just waiting for these Banshees to come along the side of the map.
Yeah, Awesome popping in, popping right back out. Probably suspected that there would be Stalkers right there. And, well, suspicions proved true.
I like the fact that Awesome did choose to bring these Banshees back. You don't want to sacrifice 300 minerals and 200 gas this early into the game. They're better off used with your army if you are going to push out than just sacrificing them to try to take out a few probes. Even if you can get like 6 probe kills, it's really not that worth it losing these army units that early in the game. But they are going to get into here, and Cape is going to see this, so those are Banshees they may die. I mean, Awesome probably doesn't know that there's an observer here, but the observer is a little bit behind. Probably going to be able to cut off the Banshees.
Yeah, Awesome not really getting much done there. Taking damage on the Banshees, which are so expensive, so valuable at this stage in the game. Not the best harassment by Awesome.
And once again, Cape's energy here on his Nexus is completely full. So Blink would be out already if he was using that. And, of course, Blink Stalkers are just an absolute hard counter, I think, to Banshees. Banshees can't do their scoot and shoots. As long as you have an observer out, Stalkers are just so effective.
Yeah, as well, that first Blink that just catches your opponent by surprise can often just do a ton of damage if you time it right. If you wait for the right moment for it.
You betcha. And actually, we've got a double-pronged attack here. We've got the observer way up in the corner here. Both observers are up by these 2 Banshees, but we have 2 more sneaking in the back. These 2 Banshees are going to take out a lot of these probes if they target fire them. But looks like, yeah, there's no observer. The observer's on the way, but it's just too far away. I would have liked to see them take out a few more probes before retreating, but the 2 Banshees are going to get out. And once again, the other 2 Banshees at the natural are just taking out these pylons that are trying to be put down.
Yeah, great harassment by Awesome right here. And yeah, I actually like that she did bring those the 2 Banshees back early. I mean, number 1 rule of harassment is don't lose your units.
Where did those other 2 Banshees go?
One of them died.
Oh,
maybe
okay.
Another one did as well.
It looks
so
like
Awesome.
It, yeah.
Finally getting that expansion down. Cape does have the expansion set up, getting it saturated.